Okay, this looks like a pretty easy keep. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we got like 17-ish worth damage in our hand. That's good enough. I guess the question here, we lead on Temple because we're going to Eidolon on 2. That's what it is. Though, if for some reason it makes us think we don't want to Eidolon on 2, there's a chance we want to Mutavault on 1. Like if he leads on a blue-white, no, we still want to Eidolon to a blue-white Scryland. Well, I think that doesn't change our choice. Oh, this is interesting. So the question is, what is he? So, Temple of Triumph. I feel like he's a mirror, which means this card's very good because not only does it let us burn our first Mutavault early and still have Helix up, but it lets us. I mean, it's a card that does things. Yep. I chose wisely. Hopefully he really targeting me. That's aggressive. Probably is a Searing Blood then, which means I upkeep Jet him. Interesting. I would not have sequenced like that, but that is a way you can do it. No. If I draw another Eidolon or a Phoenix, I want to cast it. I mean, he knows I have the Jet now, but I think I just leave up the Skullcrack or something like that. So if he plays an Eidolon, I kind of want to Jet it. Oh, I accidentally F4'd. But I think that's not horrible either. It's kind of bad. Hopefully it doesn't bite us. Don't be Searing Blaze or Searing Blood. Searing Blaze I'd be okay with. Sweet. That was great. Okay. This actually turned out okay. I was going to jet him, but I get to jet that guy instead, which is pretty sweet. Bottom, top. So we lead on the Eidolon, so we can't shock down our Mutavault without taking damage. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. So I think I just shove with both. Because if I trade for his fourth land, that's acceptable. And I always have Skullcrack up here. Interesting. That's an aggressive line. What does that mean? So I go to 10. Off a Helix. There's no way I die next turn. Double Boros Charm would put me out of spellcast range, except for I have a Helix in hand. Man, Eidolon is drastically better than Ash Zealot in this matchup. That was kind of the perfect draw. The question is whether we attack with 1 or 2 Mutavaults. I think it's 2 because that forces a block. Interesting. That implies that he has another Helix in hand and is trying to lock me under my own spells. He probably has Helix Boros Charm or something like that. Oh. Or he's just trading for my guys, which I absolutely don't care about. Huh. Okay. Sure. Okay, he's now dead. Just doing this to get any minimal amount of info I could get. Okay. In, out, out. Could not be easier. This hand is unkeepable. This hand is acceptable, actually. The previous hand was 8-ish points of damage at best. This hand isn't great, but it gives me the chance to actually win a game. I don't really want to play off of 5 in this matchup either. I'm missing a single land with this hand. It's not devastating unless he has an Eidolon on 2. Yeah, I'll take my 4. Oh, just 3? Count myself lucky. Well, I'm going to discard a card that doesn't deal damage. Probably Wear Tear at this point. Oh, cool. I have a choice of which one I discard. It's actually possible I should have discarded Eidolon, because I don't know if I can actually cast that card at this point in the game. Take my 3. Which implies he has another Skullcrack. Yeah. He's probably going to Helix me here. That's fine. Ugh. I guess in theory I do want both of these. In this order. Because I do need a land so I can... Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to try and hit on the Wild Guess next turn. Well, considering I'm just dead to any burn spell anyways, killing the Phoenix is kind of a moot point. Or having the Phoenix be the one that's killed is kind of a moot point. Moot point? Yeah, that's the other tournament that I was losing to Fiendslayer Paladins in. I think I do want to cut his mana, though. I'm just going to pass. Because in theory, he could have like Magma Jet or Shock to kill me there if he gets the Phoenix back. I guess we'll be discarding Eidolon at this point. That's also an Eidolon. Okay, good. Well, that was at least a little merciful. I think if this was a Mana Confluence, I still would have lost that game. This does make me not want to have Wear Tear in my deck, though. I do not like that hand. This is fine, though. It's kind of interesting. I think I lead on the Mutavault because I'm on the play, which means I'm almost sure to get in 2 damage with it before he does anything. Cool, not punished. Hopefully I can draw a red land right here. I don't really feel like running my Mutavault into a burn spell. That's fine. I feel like I'm just going to shock this to not die here. Shock is not really trading for his life total efficiently. If it was an actual burn spell, I might have considered something else, but I think that's fine. Even though it sets me up poorly on the Chain to the Rocks later. That's an aggressive line. Ugh. I think I need to play defensive here. I have more spells if the game just goes a little longer, especially because 3 of those spells are Eidolons. I feel like discarding a Chandra's Phoenix is acceptable. I also feel like I'm extremely dead at this point because he has 5 cards in hand and has to deal 4 damage to me. Or, sorry, 7, but I was just assuming at least one of his cards is 3. I don't think that really helps me. Yep. I am dead at this point in the game. Question is how long he wants to make it continue. Okay. No. Okay. Well, first match against the Mirror, we got pretty lucky. Second match, we were definitely on the lower end of the variance there. So it is definitely draw dependent, but how you position your spells against their Eidolons and Phoenix is a pretty big deal.